What's up, everybody? I gotta apologize about a few things, and I never would have thought that I would be making one of these videos, but I have to man up and I gotta get some stuff off my chest. So, this is gonna be a first. Hopefully, it's gonna be the last. As a matter of fact, yes, it is going to be the last time I have to do one of these videos, but I just feel bold enough to want to say what needs to be said. Let's just say that. I want to issue all of y'all who've been rocking with me for a while, who've been following my email list. I want to issue all of y'all an apology. Now, to bring this into context, I'm gonna tell you how this kind of came about. Last year, I went to an event. A buddy of mine invited me to this mastermind event. It was a pretty expensive mastermind event, and I was like, yeah, I want to go. I want to learn this other side of the business. Now, when I say this other side of the business, I'm talking about this whole influencer coach type of stuff, right? For years, I've been having people reach out to me, want to learn stuff. Can I mentor them? Can I help them? This, that, and the other. But I never had a business plan or anything for that, meaning I didn't know what I was doing. I knew how to do it in the sense of how to do the job, how to build the real estate business, how to grow on social media, how to do all that. I knew how to do those things. However, this whole coaching and courses and downloads, all that side of the business, I did not know the right way. So, went to this mastermind event, and at this event, there was a lot of people who y'all probably follow, who you see ads from, who you have maybe bought products from. I was in the room with all of them, and I was even sitting there like, dang, these are some big deal people. And as I was talking to them, they're shouting things like, oh yeah, I made $100,000 last week, and I had $1 million month, and this, that, and the other. And they're talking about selling courses and coachings and stuff like that online. So I'm just taking all this in, right? And as I started networking with them more, they were, talking about my profiles and my followings, and, oh, you got this and that, and you should be doing this, and you should be doing that. I wish I had your following. And I was just feeding into it too. I was like, well, shoot, I mean, but you're doing boom, 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 right? Like, so I was starting to feel like I was doing something wrong. So as the mastermind went on, people were sharing their tactics and stuff, and most of them, I was noticing a trend, like they all run ads. They're all running ads, and I had never really ran any ads or done stuff like that. So I was like, okay, well, I need to start running ads. But then they were talking about, these webinars that they do, and these challenges, and this product and that product, and this launch and that launch. And I was just like, dang, y'all are doing a lot, making all this money doing that, and wow, that's the way to do things. And so I'm just taking notes the whole time, and all the while I'm starting to feel like if I am not doing that stuff, then I'm not going about things the right way. Like, if I'm not releasing this and releasing that and dropping this, dropping that, charging for this, charging for that, then I'm not doing things the right way. I talked to some really nice people, and I talked to some not so nice people, but I got back home from that trip, and I immediately just started doing a bunch of that stuff, right? I mean, I was creating products, and I was creating this, creating that, and selling it, and selling this, and selling that, and money was coming in just the same way that they were describing it, right? But as time went on, I don't know, I started to feel like something wasn't right. Like, something just didn't feel right. Then I was having to keep up on social media, right? And they're saying you need to put this out and put that out and show this and talk like this, like, and I'm just doing all of that because that's what I was learning, and I was thinking that that's the way to go about it. And I would say probably all of like 8 months of last year, I was just on this other shit, doing all of that stuff that I wasn't accustomed to doing all of this, that, and the other. And what I started to notice over time was it was not very good. It was not very good for the type of audience that I have. Meaning, I've been making videos for years, right? Most of y'all know me for being on YouTube since like 2015. And in my videos, I've always just shared the truth and been helpful and helped people with their businesses. And then I feel like overnight, I was on this new thing where it's like, I gotta sell this, I gotta sell that, I gotta sell this. And people started to become like a number, right? People started to become like a number. I wasn't seeing that, and I wasn't feeling like they were. I was feeling like this was the way to go about it because this is what these people told me, and they're making all this money. And I wasn't feeling good because I was feeling like, hey, we're just getting them in. But I didn't really have a relationship with anybody. I wasn't connecting with people the way that I felt like I was doing before. And here we are this year. I just thoroughly don't like the feeling. I don't like the feeling. I didn't like the direction that it was going in. I was tired of always having to think of something new to create and sell just because these guys said that that's the way that it has to work and that's how you do this. Like, I now being on the other side and having done what they told me to do, this side of things is dark. It's dark, it's nasty. I don't like it. It's trashy. And yeah, I just don't like it. Now my apology comes in when, because of that and all the things that I was doing, there was a lot of people involved. There was a lot of people involved who had invested. There was a lot of people involved who had joined my communities or started following this, that, and the other, sent DMs. And I did not treat you all how you should have been treated. I did not treat you how I've been known to treat people. It was not me. Even though it was physically me, I realized that that's not the real me. That's not the true me. I didn't feel authentic doing all of that. Now, the knowledge, 100% is authentic. Have a lot of knowledge. I help a lot of people. I help people get great results. This, that, and the other. But I am a person who believes in relationships. I believe in community. I believe in family. I have a very close family, and that's how I want my community to be. And so with that being said, I apologize to you if you did not feel like I was the person who you saw on YouTube, the person being represented on my profiles. If you felt like I was doing things for clout or for followers or just being off the hinges, I was, and I don't have to be that. I've earned my stripes. I am very intelligent. I've built businesses. All of that is true. I'm very accomplished. I don't need to do that type of stuff to be able to help people, to be able to get a sale, to be able to grow a community, to get a follower. None of that. And I can be way more beneficial to people by doing things how I know that they should be done. Being my true self, how I've been before, what most people know me to be, and not trying to be like or be anybody else, not following anybody else's business plan, not doing those social media plays that everybody's doing, not doing all of that. I don't want to do all that. I'm not going to do all that. I'm going to be how y'all know me to be, and that's that. With that being said, I'm opening up the floodgates. Whatever y'all need, you're going to see a lot of stuff come on my feed. No charge, no nothing. I just want to help. I want to give you what you truly came to Chasing J Miles for. I want to provide you with resources. I want to provide you with help, and that's what I'm going to do. You know, I believe if I continue to give how I'm supposed to give, how I feel like giving, how I was raised to give, you know, great things will come out of that. But I'm not going to be forcing anything. I'm not going to be trying to hit certain numbers. I'm not going to be trying to keep up with anybody. And that's the truth. So I appreciate y'all who have been here and who will continue to be here. If I have hurt you or disappointed you in the past, I apologize. Give me another shot. I will earn back your trust. But I just wanted to be a man about this, be bold, be vulnerable, admit where I was wrong, and, you know, start a new day, turn over a new chapter, leave all that behind. Been there, done that. Let's get back to it, and I just want to help. So I appreciate you for watching this. I appreciate you for rocking with me, and let's hang out soon, y'all. Let's hang out real soon.